You must always look for a way to heal. I'm in a lot of groups about trauma and how to be better, etc. And I notice one big thing. It's not often too many solutions on healing. And I'm going to get deeper into this into the video. Stay tuned. My name is Cyrus and I'm, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I believe we all fight battles we hide from the world. My objective is to help you win those battles through perspective. Stay tuned. I'm in groups on trauma on Facebook because I'm trying to give my insight for solutions. I've came out with a trauma transparency course to help people deal with trauma. It's in the description box below. And I like talking about solutions. Obviously, the problem is there. People have been traumatized in some way, shape, or form, or abused in some way, shape, or form, whether it's verbally, emotionally, physically, all the lees, we can say. And I noticed this key thing. Oftentimes, people love to continue talking about the problem. This is how I was abused, and they did this, and they did that, and this is how I was hurt, and I don't know, and I want to be gone tomorrow, and it's all these things. And I know trauma is heavy. I don't want to act like it's not. I don't even want y'all to think I'm trying to downplay it at all. But I do want to say this. With all the trauma and the things that happen to us, we still have to look for a solution. We can't act like that problem is our complete life. We can't allow it to be our complete life. Seek healing at all times. It should never stop, ever. So when you in these groups or whatnot, start asking those questions. Well, how are you healing from it? Beyond the outlet. The outlet is a heal too. Telling people your stories and whatnot, it is a heal. But how else are you healing beyond telling this story? Are you doing things at home? Are you praying? Are you meditating? Are you playing video games? Are you talking to kids? What are you doing beyond just telling us? Because you can tell us 1,000,000 times, and that cycle is just like this, that same circular cycle. Talking about your trauma. You look up, you 70 years old, and you still talking about your trauma. So look, I believe we need to have more conversations on healing, and I believe we should always seek out healing. Let me say this. Get a notebook. I say this often. I got my notebook right here. Get a notebook. Write down these issues. I was abused. Somebody did this. Somebody did that. When I was growing up, my mom was like this. And try your best to attach solutions to it. And when you get stuck, that's what you seek out. I don't know how to deal with this physical abuse of my boyfriend, hypothetically. Then you seek that out. How to deal with trauma from a boyfriend related to abuse. You go on Google, you get on Instagram, and you can hashtag abuse and stuff like that. People got uplifting things. You get on Google and you research who can you talk to. You get on YouTube, you look at videos that talk about the healing process of it. That's where we have to put our mind in order to progress, is what I constantly say. We have to grow into greatness, i.e. is everything, because we all start somewhere, and a lot of us start in this deficit. A lot of us start in a deficit. So how do we get ourselves up out of that deficit? By thinking about how we can heal. Talking about the problem all day is one form of healing. But what actions are we going to do to start using that story as a way to inspire people? This is where I once was. And I did this. I did this. I did this. And this is how I got out of it. And I can't say this is going to work for you. I can just tell you it worked for me. So possibly it can work for you. And that's how we start helping each other. So as I said, always seek healing. Always. Never hit the switch off on that. Because this life is hard. We have depressive thoughts. We have depression. We have suicidal thoughts. We have anxiety. We have a lot of things going on with our mental health. So we need every little step that we can get in a positive direction. Every last one of them. That's what I want to say to y'all. Never stop on the journey of healing yourself. Thank you for taking out the time to watch this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. As I said, I do got books and I got a trauma transparency course in the description box below. Also, reach out to me on social media in the description box below. A lot of you have lately, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all the questions. Thank you once again.